Oh man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, what's good? What's good, homie? What's good, Obi? The update's supposed to be at 3 because we had daylight savings or whatever, so the update got pushed back. I'm just running, what is this, Star Seed in the background. I don't wanna lose. Yo, is there anybody? Okay, so this is a dumb question. Um, but anybody who looks at YouTube Shorts, there's a maybe I'm getting old, but there is a song that let's get ML. Did you see the trailer for the new game from the Epic 7 devs? No. What's the game? Maybe I know of it, but I'm not sure. But there's a song that gets played in YouTube Shorts. Um, it gets annoying because it's on my feed for like most stuff. Like anytime there's like a character doing something epic, like especially in superhero comic or like anything, I always hear the um it's like Lord, don't wanna lose. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, yeah. I don't wanna lose. I hate that. I don't wanna lose. Yeah, yeah. It's like something about usurper or whatever. I hate it now. It's it's like on it's on so much stuff. Let me see. Yeah, you know the song? Yeah, bro, it's on everything. Like anytime I see it's and it's crazy because YouTube, well, just shorts in general are getting annoying because all I see is either Sparking Zero or something with that song. Like and it's like a bunch of other random stuff, but yeah. We're at 30 already talking about getting old. Hey man, it's the fact that I got little cousins that just have a completely different life from me. Like that's what like that's where I feel old because I got cousins that I remember being born, going to college and stuff like that. So it hits me different. I was running this today, but I wonder where Snyder would fit in the meta if she became playable. She'd have to get a hold of a new kit. The kit that she had back then is trash, and so yeah, she would have to get an upgrade. Yeah, yep, Usurper. That's the song. It's it's everywhere, bro. It's so it's so annoying to just hear just everywhere. It's in everything. Like, let me see. If I go on YouTube, this is how long it takes me to find it. And I go, you see, I can pretty much guess sometimes the type it would have. Actually, I just watched something that had it. In the anime AMVs, never get old. Where is it? Is it that one? It's usually in something like. It's usually in something like with a superhero. Is it this one? No, it's not in here. Oh, it's right here. Literally the next one. It's these guys right here. What'd you say? NXCRE villains? Literally the next short. I rolled away from that one. It was there.
I just found the whole army.
Teacher asked me.
Is he?
You have failed the test. Be gone.
You look up a Superman one. It's gonna be in this one right here. If it's not. Nope, it's not in that one. It's usually in these. Like, in where someone stops a robbery or someone stops something, the Superman, it was in those for a while. Oh, it's right here. Lord, forgive me. Yeah, I don't want to lose. Yeah, it's it's getting annoying. It doesn't take too long to find. Lex is a DBZ fan? Bro, DBZ is my childhood, dog. DBZ is literally my childhood. Just logged back into WoW. Yeah, they have 1.4, don't they? In fact, I've seen that exact short. Bro, it's just. Oh, yeah. WoW's never, like, not gonna be, like, amazing. It's good. It's gonna put some gameplay in the background. I'll go to Limbo. Yeah. But no, that music's everywhere, bro. Everyone makes fun of how long it takes Goku to gather the spirit bomb and name it, as if they weren't watching that. The kid is hype. Yeah, well, it's like the new age, like, so it's like the new age, like, anime, like, fights just aren't as long. Like, you're not gonna find, like, if you're a classic GBZ kid, like, dude, you're just not gonna find 19 episodes of a fight, 10 episodes of a fight or a conflict, bro. That's just gonna be wrapped up in 2.5 episodes on the final fight of a boss at the end of the season. It's they're not drawing it out. It's not this whole long thing. Like, bro, they're like, yo, we wrapping this shit up. Like, we out of here. It's not like that no more. It's just the new way. Yeah, Nasby and CN. Yeah, a lot of people talking about the new mode. The new mode got people, I guess you could say, excited. No, I'm still use Poison Team. What if I didn't use Kakanya? Who would I use? I don't even know. Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
possible. I prefer to write. My interviews don't.
Yo, it's good, doctor.
I'm not sure if I can win the fight.
Yeah, no, huge DBZ fan. Regardless of how many times people talk about it or whatever, still love it. It'll never go away
This way, please.
in my heart.
Oh, I call upon you.
Especially with Akira Toriyama like dying,
At your service.
passing away, like, and the fact of how much he influenced like anime. Like even if I didn't like Dragon Ball Z, like I just couldn't call it trash with how much he influenced. Like DBZ like affects a lot. Like it has strings everywhere. So like you can't even like just disrespect it like that.
Heed my prayer.
What's this?
Knock, knock.
Watching Daima. I'm letting a couple episodes go. I think there's the 4th or 5th episode. I'm letting a couple episodes go. That way I can binge it. Because I could literally watch it in like half a day. So I'm letting a whole couple episodes go for it. But I know the whole premise of it. Because I knew when he started writing on it what it was about. I was kind of following it. And it, just gives a new take. I don't think a lot of the older fans would like it. But I do think it's interesting.
Oh, I call upon you. What's that up on
But since it's his last work, I'd rather just like, just watch it, enjoy it.
the bloody handprint on broken glass.
Watch DBZ, but I have nothing but respect for it. It's too long for me to watch / read manga. Yeah, nah, like the big animes that have like 200-300 episodes, like most people just don't get into. It's fine. But it is a lot for some people. Yeah, for real, bro. R.I.P. Akira. The problem with me for One Piece is back when I was a kid, I saw the first season and I was just like, this looks like crap. And I can't like unfeel that for some odd reason. And so like, it's just hard for me to just watch it because like everyone knows the first couple seasons was just trash in terms of animation. But then I see all of the villains. I like with the newer animation, I see the villains, I see everything, and just some of them just look too silly for me. And if I would have watched One Piece back when I was younger, I'd be able to sit through it. Cause like I've watched anime with sillier stuff, but like I just always had this thing against One Piece and I just couldn't watch it. I just couldn't do it. Like that, when I was younger, that first season, I remember like trying to watch it and I was just like, I can't do it. And like, I know they've upgraded. I know it's better. I know there's a One Piece fan in here frothing at the mouth. I just can't do it anymore. That's all it is. Simple as that.
I'm here to help.
Let's see, what if we made Shemaine the DPS? How did I make Shemaine the DPS?
Be fearless, whether you're in icy wind or scorching heat.
The whole thing in 30 days. I feel like a superhero has 1,073 traps at the same time. Yeah, I mean, it had its day.
To the left.
Well, not had its day. Like, One Piece is great. It's just not for me.
Listen. Fine.
Now, I will say, as a DBZ fan, and someone who goes onto the internet and sees a bunch of people shit talk Dragon Ball Z, when people were like, when I saw all the skits and all of the like shorts, like of One Piece fans, like, oh bro, all of y'all haters, y'all gonna regret not watching One Piece because y'all gonna try to catch up because they're gathering all of these amazing animators and artists all together for this wonderful moment for the reveal of Gear 5, blah 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 blah. And saying it's gonna break the internet, it's gonna be bigger than Ultra Instinct. It's like, the problem was that it was fine, but the hype up was way too much, bro. The hype up for Gear 5 was way too much. And the thing is that for One Piece fans, it looked amazing, but for the rest of the world that like saw it on Twitter and saw it everywhere, like, nah, it was getting clowned. It was getting clowned, bro. Like, people were just like, nah, man, like, y'all need to catch up because y'all gonna miss out on this moment that's gonna make history and shit. I'm just like, okay, sure. Like, what we got going on, man? That was some old bull.
Feels knowledge.
Everyone has
Keep up the pace.
It in fact did not break the internet. I'm trying to see how much damage I can get from Shemaine's ult. Okay. So, buffed up ult. Like, what we looking at? Like, so we got ult damage and all that. Bunch of crit.
This'll help.
Bask in the sunlight.
We're at 21 stacks.
I can't do this alone.
How big is this ult gonna be? It's not bad. That's 100,000.
Although we come from different lands, we share the same dream. There is still much to be hopeful for.
Because that's a lot of crit. 40% crit rate to damage. 40% crit. 20% crit. So these three characters. Wait. I have P1, so is it 30%? Yeah, so it's 30% plus 40. So I'm giving 90% crit rate to him that is being converted. She's giving crit damage. At that time, she was giving crit damage. She's also giving crit damage. So 100k. 100k within a few rounds for a Shemaine. A P0 Shemaine. That's not bad. I don't think that's that bad. It's pretty cool. It's just trying to get that consistent amount of Moxie. Does crit conversion happen twice? No, I don't think so. I would assume that the higher crit conversion would take over. I don't know if there's someone who... I don't know how to do that calculation. Well, I mean, it would take a lot of testing. But I assume that the higher crit conversion would take over. And the only reason why I use her is because with the 40% crit rate, she's also able to give... I'm also able to give out a bunch of ult might with it, which is the main reason why I'm using her. But yeah, I would assume the highest would take over. Because it would, like... Yeah, to double calculate it sounds wild. Yeah, that sounds wild. And I don't even know how you would... I don't even know. Yeah, I mean... Well, when it comes to damage dealt, they add together. Yeah, actually, hold on. When it comes to, like, damage dealt buffs, with an array versus the actual buff, they add together. But, like, for Eagle and Shemaine, when crit conversion is in their ult, yeah, like, if Lopera has crit conversion of a certain amount, where they have 100% crit conversion, would Lopera add to that value? That is something to think about, but, like, I don't know how to... Unless you literally ask the devs, I don't know how we could get that, like, answer. If it does it add together, or does it just use the strongest one? That would be something very interesting. Cause what is it? Lopera... Oh, it's up here. I'm looking on the wrong thing. It's a 40% rate. Conversion rate can increase. Because, yeah, her conversion rate can increase. And it can increase up to 5 times, making it 90%, right? So this is what makes me think, because on her... Yeah, so on her P1... the baseline conversion is increased to 65%. So if it's 65% here and this can increase, then that means her crit rate conversion can go up to 115, which means that's obviously more than 100%. So, like, I don't actually know. Yeah, I don't know actually, because, yeah, I don't know how that would go. Yeah, testing it is next to straight up impossible. But she can actually go over 100% conversion rate. And so, like, that is interesting. Because they don't have, and see, these characters don't have a conversion rate, but it's 100% from what we guess. Like with her, characters like Windsong that already have it. How does that crit conversion, like, do we assume this is 100% and it's attitude? Like, then you have, yeah, Regulus has it, gets 50%, converts it. Shemaine's... No, what happens to Shemaine is that he gets a... oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. He gets more crit on his ult. So his ult gives, similar to Eagle. Eagle's ult enjoys 40%, as in it gives you an extra 40%. So his ult gives you an extra 20%. And then access is critted over. So when you get him to P5, it makes the ult 100%. And then so whatever extra crit rate you have gets converted into crit damage. Because then at P5, his ult will always crit. Not better conversion. That is a very interesting thing. Yeah, like, I don't have the math skills or the patience to even try to like, yeah. Yeah, I don't have the bro, I do not have the patience to try to like test that. It's because uh well, like for him, well, so like for Shemaine, I think the thing is that he has an ult that gets crit conversion, but it was actually kind of difficult to like get. I mean, it's at P0.
Well,
You got to think you're sitting at 56% crit rate. Your ult gives
I can help you with?
20%. You're not even at. You're not even at like 100% crit. And you got to think like back then, people were thinking like, now this is where some Tooth Fairy people were like a little crazy. People were thinking like Tooth Fairy with her crit rate resist or her crit resist is like adding crit rate to characters. And like hopefully people know now that it doesn't physically add crit rate. It just like it doesn't do that. So like back when he came out, he couldn't get 100% other than having portraits. Basically, you either had to have the P2 or you know, you could go further up in order for him to be at 100%, because he would get the extra 40% there to be at 100%, and then you know you'd be fine. But like he wasn't even able to like max out his ult. Now he can, right? Like literally we have so many crit characters that is. What would you say is the average strength increase for any character going from P0 to P5? Is it calculated anywhere? It's somewhere on this site in CN, and I'm sorry I didn't give you any information, but there is a site in CN that gives that information. But yeah, like I wouldn't necessarily always trust it, because like this was back in the day where they said like 37 had like the craziest portrait increase out of characters back in the day. Like, you know, this is where we were doubting CN, especially with J and Z, because they said like Kalabana gets like a really small one, which was true. Jessica gets a really strong one, but then they're saying like 37 gets the craziest increase, which like makes people think like, oh, her portraits are worth it. But the character, like, to put all that into the character and her not be amazing, like now is like, you know, evident. Same thing with J and Z. People were like, yo, her portraits are crazy, you should go all into her portraits, and then come to find out like, you know, it's not exactly the truth. So be careful with looking at calculations for certain characters, because it's not just the character itself that you have to worry about. It's like other characters in the future that can completely beat that one. Like Isolde. I love my Isolde. She's P5, but like she's not the greatest character in the game, especially not at P5. Like if I were to, you know, if I were to take these portraits here and throw it into like Mercuria, it'd be a lot more valuable. So yeah. Kakanya, would you P5 Kakanya when she gets her rerun? No, because mine was P3. I lost a 50-50 on Anjo's banner and got a P4 Kakanya. So no, I will not pull for her, because I could literally lose a 50-50 to get her. Well, 37 is fine, but I'm thinking back to the hype of the character from back then, and the height that is carried over where she keeps getting buffed. And like, again, because someone said, so I'll give an example, because a lot of people wanted me to do this team. So I did. So y'all know I had this team. And then people were like saying that if I took off Mercuria and I put on either a Soul Day or 37, it would be much better. Which we did this, and it wasn't exactly the same. Like, it wasn't exactly stronger. Like, my P5 Isolde did obviously a lot of damage and was able to get to finale a lot quicker, but we ended up ending it on the same turn. And like, this team would probably do more damage than like the P0 Mercuria, but that's only because it's being carried by the Isolde. And then if we were to put 37 in here, same thing. If this were a P0 37, what I'm like, my thing is like, you're looking at P0 37, P0 Isolde doing their follow-up damage or whatever along with this team, but you got to think about, like, you're looking, and this is a prime situation where Jay can work. Jay from Mercuria is getting 50% increased damage dealt because we're able to keep between 20 to like 25 stacks pretty much almost every turn. You're looking at him getting 30% crit damage, 20% incantation rate, and crit rate, which goes into the crit conversion, not counting the crit rate that he's getting here. Like, that's a lot of stuff that Jay's getting to have 37 make up for that, or Isolde make up for that. And pay in mind, like, with Jay and Isolde's rousing morale goes away after the first counter hit, right, from Jay. The incantation bump that she gives is nice, and then the the reality defense debuff that she does is nice. But Mercuria is able to do everything. Like, the reason why I like Mercuria a little more than Isolde is because also Mercuria can do a lot of her buffs with only buff she has to really use is her crit buff. Everything else she does passively. You don't need her ult for Jay. You don't really need it. You don't need her other attack incantation. She does it really passively. Then you could focus all of your stuff on it. If you're using Isolde, then you gotta really use Isolde. So it's a little bit different of a team. With 37, I think it can work, but the problem with like throwing 37 in just anywhere, she doesn't make Jay stronger. So now now instead of making Jay a powerhouse, you're hoping that 37, her damage is better than a buffed up Jay. So it just really depends. Well, on Hydra, she's gonna be the top. It's a 75% increase to Genesis damage. Planning to build Joe, do you recommend I build Babel? So what Babel does for Jay is she restores the shields, because what happens with Jay, especially when I had him at P0, and you don't, like, let's say you keep him at R10, P0, right? Everything really depends on those shields. And so if an enemy attacks you and breaks that shield, like let's say they're attacking you like 8 times and they break your shield off of the second hit, then you don't get more counters. So you have to really honestly rely on your burn stacks that Jay has to increase the level of that shield, which comes from your counters. So you have to do everything in your power to try to make sure that Jay has his shield up. Babel, when his shield gets hit, restores that shield value, lets him get hit again, and then as he's countering will restore it again. So she actually heals the shields, and based off of the shield value will also give him crit, ups his counter damage, all of that. So yes, Babel is great for him. So Gutsien works as well, and especially if Gutsien gets his buff. I just have Lopera because now of course I'm talking about Babel, buffed up Babel. I have Lopera because she gives, I have her cube maxed out, and her cube maxed out gives me 12% incant and 12% ult might. And then she has the ritual, and she has the 2 bullets that she gives where she can buff up incantation damage if you're on the left, ult damage on the right. So with the 25% incant might and the 12% from her array, that's 30% incantation with the 40% crit rate. And also she gives 10% of her crit damage, right? It's really nice. I like it. But Gutsien is probably my next, if you're doing the Babel, Joe, Mercuria team. I was actually supposed to make this video, but I didn't because it took too long to make. But if you do this team, the great thing is that you're not using a lot of AP between these characters. Babel can restore shields on her own, and you can really just use her buff if you have to restore Jay's shield value. Jay really, in a counter, if you're doing a counter setup, Jay really is only looking to use his shield once and his debuff for the damage dealt buff. Mercuria is like just using her buff like once every 2 turns. So you could use their stuff for 1 whole turn, right? Just use AP for them, and then use a whole another turn to use all of your AP for Gutsien, right? Because this is a pretty AP friendly setup, which solves Gutsien's issue. And this is why I didn't make it in a video, because it took way too long to explain the different teams. Because I was making a video to explain the different teams you could do with this, and the different characters that work and don't work. But Gutsien and Lopera are great options, basically. So yeah, the problem with Simmel is, especially if you're not pulling Lopera, is that you would have to put a healer, because you're making everybody low health. Like, you're making everyone low health, and it just puts you at risk. Like, of course, you'll have the damage reduction, you'll have the shields. Maybe you're, and depending on the content you're doing, you might be able to survive it. But if I'm wanting the team to have a little bit more survivability, if you're not going to pull Lopera, then I would say just like you'd have to focus on making your shields really large, or just watch the content that you do, because like there are enemies that could still hit through both of their shields. Joe does need to be low health, but he also, if the enemy is about to ult your team, Jay's shield can get eaten through still. You just have to watch what you're doing. And if you don't have a way to heal him, he might die. That's the problem.
I'm no master.
He does want to be low. You just don't want to get caught lacking.
Embrace rather than resist. To the right.
A sharp blade. The bones will, the music will speak.
This'll help.
I'm an artist with steel. Stay away from me.
Purple Ghost. If in the J plus Babel plus Lopera, I use Mercuria, but another unit like a Soda Gutsien still do much damage, or better to have Mercuria for him. You can't use Gutsien with Lopera because they're both array characters, but you can use Isolde. The saving grace is like if your Isolde is able to like pop off, it could make up for the boosted J. But Mercuria is just a good character in general, because like if you see here, she's able to keep she's able to keep 25 stacks like really easy. Like, and so one of the reasons why I did like Getian on this setup is because we're ulting. That's going to be 40% damage dealt plus the 50% damage dealt, and I'm about to give another 35% damage dealt. It's a lot going on, and I love it.
The music will speak. Confrontation was never to my liking. Time to heat up the forge. The bones
And then we can use Getian's
the Bagua drown on the sign brick never warns
Moxie.
about its changes.
So sorry.
Why don't I introduce you to the lady in my life? Careful.
But you do lose out on a lot of crit in the conversion with Getian versus Lopera. But you still hit hard.
Start running.
A sharp blade.
To the left.
The music will speak. Time to heat up the forge. My turn.
Listen.
This is not a mistake made by men. Hate street style.
Your first-hand experience is our best advertising.
Yeah. Still do a lot. Still works. You just gotta, you just gotta make sure you're able to shield your boy. And make sure you're able to shield your boy Jay. So, yeah, the Lopera one and the Getian one, yeah, they're really quick. Yeah, as you saw, he wasn't critting, so like that's the difference, because he isn't quite, he wasn't quite at 100%. Yeah, they made even poison one crit. All right, let's go. Yo, I cannot wait till Projection of Dreams. Projection of Dreams is about to get bodied when it comes out. That's gonna be when Flutter's out. All right, y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this, bro? Oh, they got rid of the raid buffs. With Lopera array, is Crit Getian viable? But you're not gonna use Getian's ult ever? It'd be a little strange. I don't know if I'd say it's viable. It'd be characters that don't really match. Alright, we're doing Poison Team. We're going for a high score. Let's go. Let's try Unfinished Tune today. Guess they took it off. Alright. So our whole objective is going to be to just keep up poisons.
Heed my prayer. You're waking. It's for you.
And survive, of course.
Get back and stay back.
A simple arcane click.
Your room is ready.
Oh, I call upon you.
We're going to try to show off Willow
Oh, don't stare
a little more.
Knock, knock. Room service.
Jesus, Tuesday.
Be gone.
Now, these numbers are going to be very large because
I remember.
we're fighting Hydra. So do know that.
What's this?
My child,
Hydra takes like 75% more Genesis damage.
from the same light.
What I get from all these strings of McCree is really good, but I don't know, the character design and her and the story doesn't interest me a little bit.
A bloody handprint.
At least
on
bit.
broken glass.
I mean, you don't have to get her. All I'm just seeing is that the way we had thought about her before is quite possibly wrong. That she was just a pay-to-win character, and that's pretty much it. It's like we've all written her off as a pay-to-win character, and
Have to use it.
from a lot of the stuff I've seen, it's like, okay, maybe that's not true. Because I thought the same thing before too.
It's for your sake. Get back and stay back. In the name of darkness. My child, this way, please.
Willow does make it hard to use the AP for all these characters at times. But she does a lot of damage. I can see where people say that, like, possibly, like, she wouldn't be needed, like, if you didn't want to use her, but she does add a lot of single target damage, though.
Your room is ready, dear.
I keep forgetting to use the... it's fine.
Your room is this way, please.
What's this?
A simple arcane trick.
Knock, knock. Room service. A bloody handprint on broken.
Yeah, I like being able to refresh cards. Like, I just like it too much. Like, I'm trying to use Unfinished Tune more. But I just like...
Oh, please. I know how to
Heed
use
my
it.
prayer.
A simple arcane trick.
Oh, I heed my prayer.
Hold on. Psychiatrist at work.
Get back and stay back. Be gone. Just grand. Oh, I call upon you. This way, please. My child, heed my prayer. Get back and stay back. A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you? A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic. Your punishment will come.
Oh, Jesus.
Your room is ready, my child. This way, please. Knock, knock. Room service. You're waking.
Ah, it seems to be mixed up. It should be fine,
Room
right?
service. Just grand.
know how to use it.
Yeah, see, now I'm sitting here with a bunch of abilities I don't want.
A simple arcane flick.
Oh, I call upon you. Heed my prayer.
What's this?
Would you care to lie down?
Luch will foresee your rending.
Dang, bro.
My child, this way, please. Light the bonfire.
I know what
I
this
remember. It's for your safety. The same shadow from the same light.
This is the gift. Well prepared for you.
Y'all said I knew the whole time. That's crazy. Jesus, bro.
Your room is ready, dear. Your room is ready, dear.
Oh please, I know how to. A simple. Oh please, I know how to use it.
Knock, knock. Room service.
Tian just has a P1. That was global.
Don't stare
Back
for too
then.
long. Bang, bang.
Jesus.
I will be watching you.
I didn't have that many. Yeah, I didn't have that many stacks built up for her. Okay. So we're gonna do this.
Heed my prayer, please.
What's this?
Be gone. At your service.
I tripled the ingredients this time.
Now the one thing I do like is that with Sotheby I can keep, well, not anymore. I was gonna say I was able to keep more stacks for more empathy on Kakanya, but nah, not anymore.
Oh please, I know how
Gotta-
to use it.
I gotta dump the empathy so I don't die.
I remember. See your tools.
Let's go, Kakanya. 116, easy damage.
Would you care to lie down?
I tripled the ingredients this time.
The same shadow from the same light.
Oh my god.
My child. This way, please. My child. A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic. Get back and stay back. A real troublemaker. if
You
it's
can place
not
Kakanya with just anybody else who can. I'd probably say give a little sustain. Because like with Sotheby, if you're trying to constantly ult with her, then you're getting rid of a lot of your cure stacks. So it's gonna make it a little difficult.
Your room is ready, dear. This way, please. Your room is ready. Heed my prayer. Oh, I'm prepared. Knock, knock. Room service.
Yeah, you can do Vila.
Foresee
You can give the crit to
in the name of
Tuesday, Willow. That's a lot.
simple arcane flick.
Oh, I call upon you.
Bang, bang.
I'm gonna have to dump my empathy soon.
Get back and stay back. Your punishment will come. Just grand.
Oh, snap. I let her freeze.
Now presenting Bing Lesmia.
I wasn't even thinking. I didn't even see her stacks.
Now presenting Bing Lesmia. Oh please, I know how to.
I think she's straight up dead. Because Kakanya can't... Wait, no, Kakanya can eat that, right? Let me just dump it, just in case.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
The same shadow from the same light.
No, no one on this team does extra actions. I have to make sure I do. Yeah, that's right. Completely forgot. I gotta make sure I do 2 actions with that character. Let me get the other tuning. I'm not used to using unfinished. Yeah, bro. Bro's popping off. I mean, we're using a lot of her skills, but she's popping off.
This way, please, my child. This way, my child.
What's this?
At your service.
Ah, it seems to be mixed up. It should be fine, right?
All right.
Just grand. Poor little maid. Your room is ready, dear.
A simple arcane flick.
Oh, I call upon you. Knock, knock. Room service.
Would you care to lie down?
Luke will foresee your rending.
Let's convert those poisons. Make more poisons.
What's this?
My child.
Oh please, I know how to use it. A simple arcane flick.
Ah, it seems to be mixed up. It should be fine, right?
A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
Didn't see that coming, did you?
I will be watching you.
This way, please, my child. Heed my prayer.
Yeah, forget the health bars. That's why I like the other boss.
Broken glass.
The health bars
Before your
keep refreshing the...
Be gone.
I mean, we'll keep cleansing him of his poison, so it's just ruining it.
It seems to be mixed up. It should be fine, right?
I mean, he's still taking hella damage, though.
This way, please. Oh, I call upon you. Heed my prayer.
Oh please, I know how to use it.
A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you? Luke will foresee your rending.
Fancy.
Light the bond. Oh, I call upon you. Knock, knock. Room service.
Hold on. Psychiatrist at work.
The same shadow. From the same light. Get back.
So I've been seeing like a lot of people in Discord saying that CN doesn't like Willow. That like, is it that she doesn't do damage or that she's not necessary? I am curious about that because that's two different things, but just very interesting statements, obviously.
What's this?
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
Be gone.
I will be watching you.
And she has ramp up. I mean,
This way, please.
okay.
My child. This way, please.
I know what this is.
It's for your safety. Get back and stay back.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
Prepared for
the way she works, she converts the wow, 118. She converts the poisons to a higher to a higher scaling poison. So I don't really know. Jesus, bro. Like if you don't like that, then I don't really know how to. Then maybe poison isn't for you.
This way, please.
A simple
My
archetype.
child. This way, please. Heed my prayer.
Oh, don't stare at it for too long.
The good
Seen people complaining a lot that she depends on Tuesday and her multiplayers are not the best.
service.
Well, every poison character depends on Tuesday. That statement doesn't bother me because every poison character will depend on Tuesday to the end of time. Like unless they release somebody who like does what she does passively.
Your
Like
way is ready.
I mean the character is able to take their allow their poisons not to like expire.
Heed my prayer.
Her multipliers aren't high in her skills, but her poison, what it does, in case you haven't seen it, she makes it a Hagsbane poison that when you stack it up does 400%, like it stacks up the damage, right? So Hagsbane, after a round ends, 20% Genesis damage. It increases Hagsbane damage taken by 40% for one round, stacking up to 4 times, can stack up to a maximum of 10 times. So you want to put as much as this on the enemy, and you keep it's basically a higher damaging poison. You have to stack it. That's how the character works.
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
Oh, I call upon you. Heed my prayer.
And she allows you to like, and then with her on the team, she allows you to add even more poisons because of her insight. So like, I don't get it. It seems useless. Do you think it's useless because you don't understand what it does, or are you saying it's useless? Is it because it doesn't do any damage? Because it's not useless.
What's this?
You're waking. The same shadow. From the same light. At your service.
Oh, you don't. Then you don't see what it does.
The ingredients store
Okay.
said it was very effective.
My child. This way, please. Knock, knock. Room service.
Yeah, it makes more Hagsbangs appear. As long as you're able to keep her in her ult form.
Bloody handprint on broken
But
glass.
each turn it makes it harder to keep her in her ult form.
Real troublemaker of a
And you
game
just have to
party.
use her AP
We'll foresee
to give her
your
more. But she'll probably exit out of this. Because I didn't use enough abilities. But yeah.
Bodyguard! Where are the bodyguards?
Now presenting Dingler's Mirror.
What's that?
My child.
Ugh. Well, they'll kill. And I can heal. I gotta make sure Sotheby doesn't get frozen.
It seems to be mixed up. It should be fine, right? Typhon won't give up his friends. Neither will Sotheby.
Heed my prayer. This way, please. Oh, I call upon you.
I know what this is.
Get back and stay back. You're waking it.
And detonate. Wow, that was a lot. And Sotheby cut it off. But she did a lot of damage right there. Wow.
My child, this way, please. Heed my prayer. Oh, I call upon you. At your service. A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you? Luke will foresee your ending. Your punishment will come. He's away. Light the bonfire. I remember. Oh, I call upon. Heed my prayer. Knock, knock. Room service. The same shadow from the same light. Get back and stay back.
So is Tuesday not a DPS? Tuesday is a support, but in certain situations she does hella DPS. Is the best answer I can give you.
Arcane Flick.
This way, please.
Hold on. Psychiatrist at work.
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic. Luke will foresee your ending. Your punishment will come. My child, this way, please. At your service. Be gone.
Oh my god, bro. This boss is having trouble. The boss is having trouble.
My child.
What's this?
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
Yeah.
Care to lie down? I tripled the ingredients this time. The ingredients don't earn a set of
Yeah, so you can say she's a
ingredients.
sub DPS,
Believe me.
but like either way, she's still ridiculously strong. Did that just max out? Almost.
You're really pretty, dear.
Now presenting the Cosmere.
Oh, I call upon you. Heed my
Okay.
prayer.
You guys see if my daughter's here.
Who said? Knock, knock. Room service. Get back and stay back. In the name of darkness.
Okay. We back.
This way, please.
What's that? What's this?
Oh, I call upon you. You're waking.
Typhon.
All right, now the boss is gonna start doing ridiculous damage.
Your punishment will come. Just grab.
Okay, Tuesday's fine.
Click.
Oh, but we can't.
Oh please, I know how to use it. A simple arcane flick.
What's that? I know what this is.
Hold on.
Let's give Sotheby the buff.
Didn't see that coming.
Bang, bang. Drop more poison. And detonate.
This is the gift. Well prepared for you.
Master, this way, please. Heed my prayer. Oh, I call upon you. A dirty handprint on broken glass. Classic. The real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you? Luke will foresee your ending. Master, this way, please.
Oh please, I know how to
Light
use
the
it.
bonfire. I remember. It's for your safety.
All those poisons are about to fall off.
Lie down.
The same shadow from the same light.
Oh! Wow.
This way, please. You're really pretty,
What's this?
dear.
Well, it's only a matter of time.
Room service.
The ingredients don't earn a set of
I should have dumped that empathy.
Beneath me.
It's too much.
Masha, this way, please.
What's that?
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic. At your service.
I tripled the ingredients this time. What's this?
Oh, I heed my prayer.
I tripled the ingredients this time.
Get back and stay back. Be gone.
What's that?
My child. Oh, I call upon you. A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you? Get back and stay back. Get away.
How we going out, Sotheby? How we going out? It's more poisons? Let's just throw out more poisons. $25,000. Okay, maybe the boss hits a little hard. Maybe the boss hits a little hard. So yeah. Alright, she does pretty good. Now, I'm gonna test another one. Give me a sec. I think my daughter is about to walk in. I'm about to test another team. So give me a sec. Okay. So we're gonna do Kakanya. Let's throw in Ezra. And then we'll test without Ezra. With Eternity.
Just one thing. I will be home by 10 p.m.
Huh? Sit back. What? You know how to do it? We want to test Eternity. Let's test her. So we'll give this to Ezra.
I'm collecting the spores on the mushroom canopy.
I make this happen. Possibly. Hold on, guys.
Now, should I please be careful? I'm collecting the spores.
I need one more. I maxed out that shot next time. Need 120,000 sharp.
Let the curtain rise. To the
Faraday's miracle.
Then I found you.
The show is over, but the loneliness persists.
Let the curtain rise. Then I
Faraday's
found
miracle.
you. To the alone. I remember it's called.
I think the like Tuesday being better than Willow, like, I mean, that doesn't surprise me, because like Willow does more damage than Tuesday, because like that's like the same comparison from back with the Sol Day versus Spathadia. Spathadia does more damage than a Sol Day, but a Sol Day is the backbone of like the burn team, right? Like, I mean, obviously, like, Tuesday is the backbone of Poison, but Willow's able to do more damage.
And now to return to my long-term mission. Rest.
Well, no, you don't measure supports by how much damage you do, but like, obviously Tuesday makes the Poison team, not Willow. But like, to state that, I mean, that part's like obvious. Like, it's obvious. Like, if you had, like, there's no deciding between the two, is what I'm saying. It's like, well, I could have gotten some stuff from here. All right, let's go. And she'll buff up the Genesis damage. Which, like, if I didn't want to have it... Actually, she has a lot of... She has a lot of health. Yeah. She's fine. She's at 11,000. Yeah, but you were judging Lopera off of her damage because you just said it was lame. But, anyways.
Gently, take it easy. A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
Flying handbag for only 3,000 paper aunties.
Power from the soil.
Try for free. Try for free.
But you never said she was lame. I mean, you never said she was good. You always said she was lame. So I guess that's the difference. You never, ever called her good.
Handle it gently.
You just said she was lame the whole time.
A little bit hot here. Try for free. Try for free.
At least not on stream. I never saw you call her good. Maybe I never saw it. No, you could have truly like said something different. I just didn't see it.
Bloody prom.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
The real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
Because like all you were saying was like really, really negative things about her the whole time. So I just didn't see it, I guess. But the character's good either way, so yeah, it doesn't matter.
Your room is ready, dear. This way, please. Handle it, take it easy. Knock, knock. Room service. A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
Hey.
Load it.
Handle it, take it easy.
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
Try for free. Try for free. Flying handbag for only 3,000 paper aunties.
I will be watching you. A simple arcane trick. Oh, please. I know how to use it.
Handle it
Leave it
gently.
to me. Oh, don't stare at it for too long. Didn't see that coming, did you?
A little bit hot here.
Power from the soil.
What are we sitting at? Yeah, let's go ahead
Now
and
presenting Dinglasmere.
drop that.
Take it easy.
Load it. Now presenting
I'm
Dinglasmere.
here. With everyone. Leave it to me.
Handle it gently.
You must see your true self.
An amazing discovery. Please cease resistance.
Yeah, how much health does everyone have? 20,000. So 21, 20, 12, 11. I wasn't trying to do that.
A simple arcane flick.
Your room is ready.
Take it. Handle it gentle, bloody prom.
Knock, knock. Room service.
Well, Eternity, yeah, procs the Kakanya damage, but then Eternity also... Eternity is the one doing these, like, 8k procs of, like, Genesis damage
The ocean dried and I'm
on the enemy. And it's just stacking it. And then Tuesday's here because she can buff up the Genesis damage, but then also just does a lot of Genesis damage. And then Eternity and then all of it's based off of max health, so that's why I have Ezra here, because he does a lot of Ezra does a lot of Genesis damage, and then also has max health.
Hold on. Psychiatrist at work.
I will be watching you.
You guys are just frozen now.
My child.
Oh, please. A simple arcane flick.
This way, please. A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
Bang, bang. Didn't see that coming, did you?
At your service.
Now presenting Bingler's mirror. Leave it to me. Oh, please. I know how to use it.
Take it easy.
You must see your true self. Please, take good care of yourself. Would you care to lie down?
Hey.
A simple arcane flick.
Handle it. Take it easy. Bloody prom.
Oh, don't stare at it for too long.
Flying handbag for only 3,000 Serpentantes. Flying handbag for only 3,000 Serpentantes. The ocean dried and I'm alone again.
My child.
Take it. Handle it
Highly
gently.
efficient plan.
You're waking it.
My child, here's something fun for you. Try for free. Try for free.
Power from the soil.
5,000. It seems like it's gonna net like around the same.
Your room is ready, dear.
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
Take it easy.
A simple arcane flick.
It feels like using the poison team, kind of, but not really, because just everyone who attacks, every character does Genesis damage when they attack. So it's like, it's just a direct damage.
Here's something fun.
And then Tuesday's just in the background, just chilling.
I will be watching you.
It was a good nymph.
This way, please.
Oh, please. I know how to use it. Now presenting Dinglesmere.
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
Didn't see that coming, did you? You must see your true self.
My child.
I'm here with
Handle
everyone.
it gently.
Leave it to me.
A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
An amazing discovery.
A little bit hot here.
In a second.
How dare you?
This way, please. My child.
Learn it. Oh, please. I know how to use it.
It's for your sake.
Please, take good care of yourself.
Yeah, the Moxie storage is pretty nice.
For too long.
Your room is ready.
Hate to eat. Handle it
Leave it to
gently.
me.
Knock, knock. Room service.
My child, here's something fun for you. Flying handbag for only 3,000 Cliffordontes.
Please cease resistance.
This way, please.
Bloody prom.
A simple. Oh, please. I know how to use it.
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
The ocean dried and I'm alone again.
I will be watching you.
Bang, bang.
Jesus, bro.
arcane click. Now presenting Bing Lesmia.
You're waking.
Didn't see that coming, did you? You must see your true self.
$146,000. I guess I can be giving these buffs to Tuesday.
Your room is ready, dear. Take it. Handle it gently.
Would you care to lie down?
Could have been getting more damage.
Knock, knock. Room service.
Try for free. Try for free. Flying handbag for only 3,000 Tripodontes.
Loaded.
Take it
A
easy.
simple arcane click.
A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
Bang, bang.
Really do that to a girl that I made. This way, please. Handle it. Take it easy. My child. Handle. Take it easy.
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
A little bit hot here.
Hold on. Psychiatrist at work. A simple arcane click. Oh, please. I know how to use it. Now presenting Bing Lesmia. Would you care to lie down? Didn't see that coming, did you? Power from the soil. You must see your true self.
This way, please. My child.
Handle it bloody prompt.
At your service.
Try for free. Try for free. The ocean dried and I'm alone again. Mushrooms.
This way, please.
A simple arcane click.
Your room is ready, dear.
Bloody prompt.
You're waking.
Don't stare at it for too long.
Knock, knock. Room service.
The ocean dried and I'm alone again.
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
I'm here with
everyone.
This way, please.
No, we still have it.
I'm here. Leave it to me.
Handle it gently. Take it easy.
An amazing discovery.
Flying
Okay.
handbag for only 3,000 turbidantes. A little bit hot here.
Wow.
A simple arcane trick. Now presenting Dingler's
My
Mirror.
child. This way, please.
Would you care to lie down? You must see your true self.
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic. A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
And poison.
Your room is ready, dear.
Handle it gently.
I'm here. With everyone.
Knock, knock. Room service.
Please cease resistance. An amazing discovery.
Obi does have a point there. Not everybody has their face on cubes that are for them. But I don't think that that's Shutterfly's. I think that's just a roguelike cube.
This way, please.
I was looking at what y'all are talking about. I think that's truly just a roguelike cube.
Loaded.
Bloody prom.
My child. You're waking it.
The ocean dried and I'm alone again.
It's for your sake.
I think she's gonna be reality. She's gonna be a crit reality character.
Dare you?
Wow, this is the same amount of damage as my poison team, pretty much. Alright, let's look at the charts. And it was obvious. Kaganya did 2.6 million damage. Tuesday with 800,000. Eternity. 800. Well, her almost 900,000. 800,000. Ezra here. Shields. Ezra. The reason why I put Ezra is just for the extra like Genesis damage that Eternity does. Now, I mainly only attack the Hydra. I think that in terms of triple S'ing, Eternity could absolutely triple S like Hydra. But Kikanya just is able to pull like the 10k per like hit from Eternity was just making Kikanya do more. It was just proccing it kind of like what a healer would do. But then you would have like a healer who would just heal her back up and he would just probably get even more procs. But there's like no way that Eternity was gonna outdamage Kikanya. Like, there's no way. Alright, let's test everybody's. What was I doing this with? Opera. Let's see it all. Now this isn't gonna be like wonderful. Ooh, we do get less. So we can't get the
Ready, aim.
Sharp blade.
Down.
Let's see how this. I want to see how the shields do. The thing is that we won't get very high, but I'm just curious
An artist with steel.
if the shields can hold up to Hydra for a little bit.
Incomprehensible. Get ready. This is going to be a
Time
crowd
to heat up the
pleaser.
forge.
We have reached a preliminary conclusion. Wait for the pop.
Why don't I introduce you to the lady in my life?
Fly, my numerical friends.
Now the one benefit that Jay has is that he'll never freeze.
From beneath the water.
Ooh, wait.
Ready, aim. I've got some trouble brewing.
A sharp blade.
A connection between
Yeah.
numbers. Give this a taste.
I wanted to do the ult, but I'd waste so
My
much.
sword, my rules.
The golden ratio.
And do the follow up.
Run, start running.
Walking training.
Yeah, they should have put freeze out. I agree. Like on that other boss. That other boss should have had freeze, but what does it have? Like the wackest.
Beneath the water.
Oh god, it has like one of the wackest like mechanics ever. It's just an AoE farm.
Fluidity and fluctuation. A hypothesis of truth.
Long admonition and occasional indulgence. Walking training. So sorrows.
Incomprehensible.
Time to heat up the forge.
Form, space,
Sharp
and
blade.
order. Wait for the pop.
She's getting all this incantation damage as well. And all this crit.
Behold the phenomenal world.
That's why she's hitting so hard.
Steel.
Walking training.
My Babel has 1200 defense right now.
You won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed.
You're on a ride to
And use
the
this
corner
ult
of
to get rid of
Buckeye
it.
and Maine.
My
Why
crucible
so
really has
low?
a mind of- I never miss. Most of the time
What?
anyway.
Yours is R15. What do you mean why so low? The most that she can like mine is R10 level 30.
Walk and train.
I don't know what you feed yours, bro. 2K is standard. 2K is not standard for a Babel. It is not standard. Yeah, bro, like, this man making 2K seem like that's like the norm, bro. You out of your mind. I get you're a Babel lover, but that is not not standard.
Time to heat up the forge. A sharp blade.
The connection between foam, space, and order.
What you think about this?
Wait for the pop.
That man said 2K, that's the norm. That's what she should have.
My numerical friends.
Wait. No, sir. No, sir.
Walk and train.
I forgot to put on Jay's shield. Totally forgot to put on Jay's shield. Oh.
From beneath the water, the answer surfaces. Foam,
I hope
This
his
is gonna be
I hope this
fluidity,
3-star J shield can overtake Babel.
purposes of
Because that's like the one issue that happens is that Babel can give bigger shields than J.
the golden ratio.
my turn.
There we go.
Run. Start running. Walk and train.
Yeah, guys, I don't know what y'all feeding y'all's Babels.
Down.
A sharp blade. You're on a ride.
Obviously not the same shit I feed mine.
Fresh from the crucible. Stay put. This will hurt longer if I miss.
Why don't I introduce you to the lady in my life? Melt it down, forge it up.
Walk and train. Run. Start running.
Because I'm trying to get it to where her ult doesn't fall off. I probably could have just shot, but I was trying to make sure that I have it. So I might be wasting. But I was trying to make sure that I have it.
Connection between foam.
I don't want the bullet to fall off.
For the pop.
You don't have to. It's just sometimes I wasn't getting her incantation and I'm trying to make sure it doesn't fall off.
Phenomenal world.
Because that's 37% incantation might right there. Trying to make sure I don't lose it.
Time to heat up the forge.
Pause. Connection between numbers. Fire.
8th Street style.
Run, start running.
Uh-huh.
Ezra's shield gets pretty thick, but his goes away the next turn. So, like, in the video, there's only a few characters that can really utilize, like, Babel's, like, shield buff, and it's Jay and Barbara. They're the, like, they're really the only ones, like, who cast, like shields like that. Tenet's shield is 1 turn. Ezra's shield is 1 turn. And, like, I mean, if you're talking to any other character, then it's somebody that's, like, lower than,
Time to heat up the forge.
a 5-star.
I'm an artist of steel.
This'll hurt longer.
We'll look and see after this what I'm doing wrong.
The lady in my life.
Behold the phenomenal world.
Like I said, lower than a 5-star. He is a 4-star. Yeah, now this dude's starting to eat through our shields. But he triple S'd it, with, of course, with the help of 37, obviously. Yeah, 37. Let me get criticized on my Babel.
No matter business or bonding, you're always welcome.
My Babel has 1186. This cube nets the most reality defense for me. It goes up to, but like, she's R10. She has the one that gives the most reality defense. Like, dude, I can't, like, I don't know where you're getting 2K from. That's wild. I mean, maybe level 60. Babel's a really strong passive buffer. Really, really good. Let's read her insight. I know her insights. But you're talking about, I know her insight after she gets her fanged whatever. She gets extra reality defense and then it turns into 25% more. I know how the character works. But you're talking about yours sitting at this page has 1800 2K defense, like sitting right here. Like, that's a lot. I don't get where you're getting 500, 600 extra. That's the part where I'm like, what? 614. I could see like a couple hundred more. But like, that's a lot. But maybe with R15. But I ain't finna R15. Like, I ain't finna R15 no Babel. Okay. Let's do some big PP damage. What would be the character that I would want to use? So I could technically, let's see, Paragus crit. Paragus crit to both of these two characters, make them hit crazy. Or we have Argus, who lowers the damage. Well, yeah. So we have Argus, who lowers the damage reduction and the crit defense. We have Mercuria. Mercuria as well. %. We'll do a little para.
One at a time or all of you at once?
That way. That way everybody can be over 100%. Yeah, that way everyone can be at 100%. We'll do a little para. Yeah, she has her other one, doesn't she? This one right here. That's her other cube. Forgot I got this cube, but did get it.
Time to verify my new hypothesis.
Obi-Wan, yeah, you if you put a level 1 card, you're talking about the rank down, it just won't touch the rank 1 card. It'll just leave it alone, but it'll still rank up. See, but if I put no, it still works.
Perfectly understood.
I've got some. Ready? Aim.
Form, space, and order.
Give this a taste. I never miss. Most of the time, anyway.
You have a little faith in me, Master.
Uh-huh.
Pull away.
Get ready. This is going to be a crowd pleaser.
Form, space.
A simple arcane click.
Get ready. This is going to be a crowd
Space,
pleaser.
and order.
Would you care to lie down?
Wait for the pop.
I confirm that this adheres to the precepts. Select form, space, and
I've got
order.
some trouble brew.
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
The golden ratio.
It is clunky because if Jay's shield falls off and then Babel applies her shield, if your Babel does too big of shields, it's going to be very difficult to get your Jay shield back.
Stay put. This will hurt longer if I miss. Didn't see that coming, did you?
Perfectly understood.
Ready, aim. Let's go to some trouble brew. Ready, aim.
A connection between numbers.
Fresh from the crucible. Fire.
Well, I don't think most people account for someone having a P5, R15, 1800, whatever defense against most likely what would be a P0, R10J. Like, no. That's why tests, like you can't do a test and account for someone having a ridiculously buffed character and then that person be like, oh, well, Babel is amazing. It's like, well,
An order. Wait for the pop.
well, the difference is that, I mean, Babel can actually passively protect the team. Like, that's a pretty big thing.
Fluidity and fluctuation. A hypothesis of truth.
No, my J can overtake a Babel shield, but I'm talking about for someone who's like Ayla. I'm talking about someone who has an actual buffed up. You just have to have enough burn stacks on your J and stuff to overtake it. I mean, like, bro, Babel's a monster. I'm not gonna take away from that. I'm not upset about that. But Jay still does a ridiculous amount of damage in his situation. So like, I still, like, I'm still perfectly fine with Jay.
A connection between numbers.
Oh, please. I know how to use it. I never miss. Most of the time, anyway.
Fly, my numerical friends.
Feel my dark embrace.
But I've never once said Jay was a must pull, so I don't know why the hate on a character that I've never said was a must pull. He's a fun pull, so like, why the hate? Like, he's a character that people just want to pull for fun, but yet you just want to tell people that their choices are terrible. Like, why does it matter?
Perfectly understood. Form, the connection between numbers. Do you have a little faith in me, Master?
Uh-huh. Ha! My crucible really has a mind of its own.
People who enjoy weak characters, but like, but if they beat the content, it's fine. Like you're like, your reasoning for doing it is just so like whack. Like why does it matter?
A simple arcane flick.
Form, space, and order.
Wait for the pop.
Yeah, but what are you the ambassador for everybody's accounts?
Don't stare to
Are
the
you
snow.
out here trying to make sure everyone has a good account?
Fly, my numerical friends.
Like, is that what you're doing? You're trying to make sure everyone has the best account possible? Because last I checked, nobody asked you, but like, is that what you're doing?
Fluidity and fluctuation. A hypothesis of truth.
Jesus Christ. Do I still do account reviews? No, not really, because everyone's account looks the same. No, I'm talking about something earlier where I said you're always judging people for characters that they like. That's what I'm talking about. And I said, why do you always make those comments
Between numbers. Oh, please. I know how to use it.
for people liking different characters?
You must see your true self.
And your advice is like, no, this character sucks, this character is weak, and someone clearly likes the character. Instead of like, instead of saying like, there is a way how I can make this character shine on a team, you're just like, they're just shit. You should have never summoned that character. You're just an idiot for liking them.
Perfectly understood. Form, space, and order.
A simple arcane flick.
Connection between numbers.
Hold on. Psychiatrist at work.
Please, allow me. Fly, my numerical friends.
Fresh from the crucible.
Yo, what's good, J-Life?
Perfectly understood.
Please. I know how to use it. Wait for the pop.
Stay back, I say.
Bang, bang.
Yeah, this is where Andre's doing like,
Ha! My crucible really has a mind of its own.
Form, space, and order. The connection between numbers.
A simple arcane flick.
man, without that Moxie storage, I feel like I'd be wasting that shit all the time.
I will be watching you.
Give this a taste.
Form, space, and order. Perfectly understood. The golden ratio.
It's just one shot in these things.
You have a little faith in me, Master. Feel like dark and
What's the problem for the insane healing you got there, mate? Kakanya. She's portrait. I have her P2 and 3, which allows her to heal. And then, Lopera, whenever she shoots a bullet, she's able to heal them for 50% of their missing life.
Time to pull out the expensive stuff. Now presenting Dingler's Mirror.
Shall I, Master?
Would you care to lie down?
Which helps me to, like, heal up Kakanya real quick.
You must see your true self.
I never miss. Most of the time, anyway. Fluidity and fluctuation. A hypothesis of truth. Dreams. between numbers. Form, space, and order. Understood.
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
Behold the phenomenal world. Save that, I say.
Hold on. Psychiatrist at work.
You're energizing. Connection between numbers.
Wait for the pop.
That's not what a sub DPS
Fresh from the
in my definition is. But I mean, I guess everyone has their different definitions. But that's not what a sub DPS would be to me.
I look forward to punishing you. A simple arcane flick.
Form, space, and order.
Would you care to lie down? Fire.
Behold the phenomenal world.
Yeah, Shy Guy, that's my definition. That's my definition of a sub DPS. That's more closely to what I believe a sub DPS is.
Sweet dreams.
A bad sub DPS or just called supports. I need to get
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
The connection between numbers.
A simple arcane flick. Hold on. Psychiatrist at work.
Uh-huh.
Stay put. This will hurt longer. I miss. Bang, bang.
Form, space, and order.
Wait for the pop.
Behold the phenomenal world.
I never miss. Most of the time, anyway.
Please, allow me. Great!
ugh, Andre died. Yeah. Yeah, homegirl. I don't know any other character I would want to use. I mean, this is like literally only like just this is Hydra, so there's not much. If it was projection of dreams, I could do so many more teams. Poison team hasn't fought projection of dreams yet. It's interesting. All right, let's take up her damage. And a couple. And let's try.
Oh, are we heading to a seminar?
Be fearless, whether you're in icy wind or scorching heat.
Happy to lend a hand.
Well, I can't. Like I said, I don't like amping things up and boosting all that stuff like right away, because then people just they kind of just complain.
Please. Oh, I
People
call
complain when
upon
they do that,
Look
so
at the handprint on
that's why I
the
don't.
glass. Classic. It's for your safety. Be gone.
Yeah, my favorite team is Poison. Hands down.
This away. Experience fuels knowledge.
A simple arcane
Your
click.
room is ready, dear. Eat my prayer.
Bask in the sunlight.
Would you care to lie down?
Knock, knock. Room service. My child. Oh, I call upon you. Heed my
Oh,
prayer.
please. I know how to use it.
You're waking. Get back and stay back. Your punishment will come.
Thanks, thanks.
See how my skills, ballistic experience fuels knowledge.
This way, please. Oh, I call upon you.
The sparkling of the sea, the shimmering of scales. There is always a light to follow. Flash in the water.
At your service. Be gone. My child. This way, please. My child.
click.
Light the bonfire. I
A
remember.
bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
It's for your safety.
Oh, don't stare at it for too long.
The same shadow from the same light.
It's away.
Your room is ready, dear.
No, drives progress.
This way, please. Knock, knock. Room service.
Keep up the pace.
Okay, so I see y'all arguing about like sub DPS support. So from MMO background, RPG background, turn-based background, everything like that. So I'm gonna give my definitions, and R99 and some gotchas make these things different, right? So a DPS or a hyper carry, to me, those are characters that when you're in a turn-based game, you are focusing most of your turns or whatever that you are using for that character. They do the highest damage on your team. Of course, if everyone's on an even playing field, not talking about with copies, I'm talking about this and that. On an even playing field, that character is able to put out the most damage. Okay? Now, when it comes to supports, they're able to, the main parts of their kit. I'm not talking about what they can do, what's possible. The main parts of their kit is either to buff or to debuff. I'm putting debuffers in there too because that is a supportive thing that buffs, that increases damage. Supports increase damage. Right now in this game, we have healers that go into support, but when you have a healer or somebody who does sustain, their whole thing is for protecting the team or like keeping you alive. Because we don't really separate tank and healer in this game, so it gets a little weird. But you have your healers who heal you, your tanks who either like are able to take a run of the damage or do whatever. Sub DPS comes from characters that, and sub DPS can slide into those that do debuff, but when it's a sub DPS, it's somebody who can do damage passively without taking away from your your DPS. So like for me, I like a lot of dot damage and a lot of things where there's dot damage. A lot of those characters are sub DPS. They don't do a lot of big bursty things, but a lot of their damage just happens passively. If you think like in Genshin, there's Raiden who you use her skill and she's passively doing damage as you're attacking, right? There's in other games like Epic 7 or anything like that, like you put a curse on an enemy and that character in the background is doing damage without having to do anything. But like, that's like my definitions of DPS, sub DPS, support, healer, whatever, when I look at it.
This way, please, my child.
A simple arcane trick. Experience fuels knowledge.
This way, please. Oh, I call upon you.
Would you care to lie down?
Bask in the sunlight.
Do I think that characters only with follow-ups can be sub DPS? No. A character with follow-up can be a main DPS, and it can be a sub DPS. It just depends on how it happens. Like, so if the follow-up is happening like J and Z, where when you're attacking, a result of you attacking, a follow-up happens, then you could still be a main DPS if that's what you mainly do, like in your kit, right?
This way, please.
If you have a character like 37, whom mainly in your kit, your damage is coming from, your damage is able to happen passively, then that character can be a sub DPS. To where with 37, she can do damage without you doing any action with her. Right? Like, little to no action, you can do damage, right? Jay, with little to no action, he can do damage. Tuesday, with little to no action, she can do damage. Kakanya, with little to no action, she can do damage. Lucy and Anjo can also fall into that category, depending on how you're using them, by that same definition, because you could literally put Lucy on your team and she can do damage. That is not a false statement, because you're not, if you're using another character where you're actively using their actions more than Lucy, then you're pushing Lucy to the sub DPS. Even though but that's the thing, she can sub DPS. So by what Humana was saying, Lucy can be a sub DPS by sub DPS standards. Anjo can be a sub DPS because you're just using her channel, and then you can do all of your actions on the other character.
Heed my prayer.
Oh, please. I know how
I
to
call
use it.
upon you.
But like, it doesn't mean, but also like, not every character is stuck to like one role, right? Some characters can slide into like other roles, which gives them more versatility, which is always great. It's always great if a character can slide into another role. But like a character, so one thing for me, like a character like Shemaine, and this is where, again, I gotta say, I'm agreeing with what Humana is saying wholeheartedly.
Light the bonfire.
A character like Shemaine, the reason why,
This way.
to me, he was just not a great character, he was unable to passively do damage,
From the same light.
but his whole kit is wanting him to do damage by using more than just a few actions. He's able to debuff
Maker of a guest, aren't you? It's for yourself.
by also using actions, right? So like, he's like wanting to be on the support, like a debuff support side, but he's like, but I also want to do damage, but couldn't do any of that passively. And then when you did his damage for a kit that wanted him to do a lot, he wasn't doing the damage that he needed to do. Like, but he does decent damage, so he's still a sub DPS, because most of his kit is around him doing damage.
See how my skills glisten in the sunlight.
But no, I'm saying he doesn't do damage passively. If you can, like, he gets his stacks. The problem is how he gets his stacks. With like, you have to have his card at level 2 or higher to be able to get it a lot better. And it's just not great. Like, I use Shemaine a lot. It's just not great
See how my skills
the way you had to get the Nature's Blessing.
Dear, you must see your true self.
Well,
opening up the sea.
he's a little different from A Knight, because like,
There is always a light
A Knight's a main DPS that needs higher level cards, yes.
in the sun.
But like Shemaine, the great thing about Shemaine is that he can still buff up the team. Right? Like that's the thing that's really going for him, is he can still buff up the team passively. Well, that's what I was saying, a bad sub DPS. That's what I was saying. I agree with you that if the character doesn't do enough, if the character doesn't do enough damage in their role, like as a, you know, as a sub DPS, if his damage is just like terrible, then like that's just, it is what it is. Like that's like with Gutsy right? Gutsy a lot of the stuff in his kit when we were first looking at him, it's like he wanted to be a sub DPS, but his damage was saying otherwise. Like he was like, yo bro, like with admonition, we stack all that up, I get all this crit rate, I get this damage. When you up my portrays, I get all this crit rate, my admonition does more. But I'm really just a support that can just do a little bit of damage. So no more raid summer? Wait, what are you talking about, CD?
My child. This way, please.
Experience fuels knowledge.
The real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
Keep up the pace.
Well, I mean, like, for a healer, like, in all honesty, for a healer, we should never worry about their damage. Like that's just the thing. Like, we should never have to worry about our healers doing, like, damage. Now, if our healers can do damage, like, that's something different, but you shouldn't be worried about that.
Your room is ready, dear. Your room is ready, dear.
Knowledge drives progress.
A simple arcane trick. Oh, please. I know how to use it.
Knock, knock. Room service.
I don't think that every character on the team has to do damage.
Would you care to lie down?
Like, I don't think everybody has to do damage. That's not my talking point. I've always thought that oh shit. Hold on, I gotta start this whole raid over. I think I just like so the BB in there. The whole thing that with the whole thing with Tooth Fairy versus Vila was like what I was trying to tell people, like if you have one character that you're trying to buff, Vila's really, really good. If you have a hyper carry, that's where I was using the term hyper carry, right? If you have one character and then another, like a sub DPS, as we were explaining, right? If you have two characters, whether it be Shemaine, whether it be Isolde, if you're trying to make her a sub DPS or whatever like that, like if you have other characters on your team that do damage versus the one here, then Tooth Fairy was able to lower all of the team's crit defense and everything like that, and allow both of these characters to benefit from it. Like, that's how I was explaining Tooth Fairy. But I've never liked the hype around Tooth Fairy, though. I've never liked the hype around Tooth Fairy. I think Tooth Fairy was, like, she's good, she's great, but, like, you know, like Estelle and everybody like that, anytime you said anything about Tooth Fairy, people are just like, oh, you just suck at the game. Like, you just don't understand how good Tooth Fairy is and what she's doing for you passively and everything like that. And that's where I said, I was like, well, maybe she's doing too much passively to where the impact just doesn't feel like it's there. Like, I just never felt satisfied with what Tooth Fairy was doing. Like, it just never, like, if you're telling me she's giving me all this damage, I'm just like, dude, I don't see it. Like, I just don't see it. And Vila, for the character that I'm buffing up, I'm like, I see it. I literally can see it. And, like, everything that she does. But with Tooth Fairy, it was just like, nah, bro, you just suck. Yeah, baby T for life, bro. Like, it's just like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, like, saying it's easier than, like, that's the thing. Like, everyone who was talking to me was a P2 Tooth Fairy haver. And then, like, that's when I was getting into my conversation with people. I was like, why are we talking about characters with portraits? Because when I talk about portraits, then people be like, oh, this nigga lucky. He can't talk about characters at P0. He don't know what P0 life is. But, like, everyone in the Discord talking portraits. And I be confused. Like, yo, bro, y'all got me confused. Because I'm like, most y'all free to plays, but y'all be talking about portraits more than me. Like, y'all be talking about portraits crazy. And I'm the whale trying to keep characters at P0. Literally, I get in, like, literally, I summon a character, and then y'all be like, what her portrait is looking like. I'm like, damn. It's like, Jesus. Let the character breathe. Y'all already, because then, like, you'll get, and I'm calling some creators out, but, like, you'll get people like, what's his name? I've never been a big fan, but you'll get creators like Neko Gamers who takes Billy content, and like this happened with Winsong, like, you know, just calling like it is. So you see all of this portrait content of characters, and like people are just like, yo, bro, this character is crazy with portraits. So now people are obsessed with portraits. But yeah, bro, some of y'all live that. Some of y'all live that cushy P2 Tooth Fairy life. I mean, mine is P2 now, right? Like, mine is P2 now, and like, I just remember, like, Estelle trying to send me, like, hella sheets from Zhlong or whatever it was called, which sounds dirty as hell. But it was some site called Zhlong or something, just sending me, like, stuff I had to read for Tooth Fairy, trying to make a point. And I'm just like, dude, like, regardless, it just still feels like Vila is just better. And then it just equates to, well, you know what? Maybe y'all just ain't good enough to see it.
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic. A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you? Be gone.
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
My child. Oh, I call upon you.
I know what this is.
Hold on. Psychiatrist at work.
At your service. Get back and stay back.
This is the gift.
No, for me, no. It's you take it how you want, but, and I will make this very plain. Neko Gamers does make R99 content, but what I see a lot of, which is the truth, is someone else's video from Billy that's been downloaded and uploaded to their channel. The original creator who makes the video doesn't get the video. It's the same way with what happens in TikTok when people take audio from from creators I like Trey Rags, Caleb City, Long Beach, RDC, like all of them. When they take the audio or they take the videos, the original creator doesn't get anything from it. So, like, regardless of the good or whatever that happens from it, it still takes away from, like, if we're just being honest. But Neko does do other stuff. But I just personally don't like taking something and then just re-uploading it like that. Like, that That doesn't sit right with me, but to each their own. Especially like with how just like YouTube is, like I just personally just don't like that. Because especially for Bilibili creators, like they can't, like they don't benefit from anything like on YouTube. And like let's be honest, even if they like put the link to it in Bilibili, are y'all gonna make a Bilibili account and go subscribe to that follower? I mean, to that creator on Bilibili? Like, it doesn't lead to anything for the creator, right? Like, are you going to... Is that going to net them any views by being uploaded to someone else's channel? Like, honestly, no. Right? So, that's where I'm coming from. Ain't nobody finna go to Bilibili.
The same shadow from the same light. Your punishment will come.
And I'm only talking because I am a creator, and so I just know like I just wouldn't be a fan of it, is all, personally. But hey, to each their own. I just wouldn't be a fan of it.
It seems to be mixed up. It should be fine. Typhon won't give up his friends.
Yeah.
Neither will Sotheby's.
Like, it's their YouTube. I mean, there's tons of stuff. That's where I get my games. I mean, that's how I play all these singing games. I use Bilibili, but it's not easy for everybody else. So, like, it's just, you know, it's the reality.
A simple arcane flick.
This way, please. Oh, I heed my prayer.
Would you care to lie down?
But no, Bilibili, like, they get tons of views, but still.
Get back and stay back. In the name of darkness.
Yeah, exactly. I like, it's like, bro, like, I just know people ain't gonna be using Bilibili. Like, it's too much. For some people, when I send like links that are CN, you have to translate. Some people are like, "Ah, bro, I gotta translate this." Like, yeah, it's. I get it. It's work. Oh, shit. Okay.
Now presenting Bingler's
Heed
Mirror.
my prayer. Master, your room is ready, dear.
You must see your true self.
Yeah, Poison Team's my favorite. My wife says I should. My wife says that I should portray Willow, but
Classic.
I don't know.
Knock. Room service.
I tried to portray Willow. I did try to portray Willow, but it didn't go well. So I don't think I'm gonna portray Willow. But I will say I did make the attempt. The attempt was made. And the gotcha, I guess the gotcha lord said no.
What's this?
Heed my prayer. Master, oh, I call upon you. Get back and stay back.
You want to post for fellow page though?
For your safety.
I'll get the pulls. Don't be worried about that. I'm telling you, this is my wife. She was trying to encourage me to do it. Because she was like, you love poison. You should just do it. I was like, you're right. And then so
I know what this is.
but I already pulled before I had asked.
I
and I had lost a 50-50 to Melania. So Melania is P4 now. Like, y'all remember when I pulled her
This is the gift. Well prepared for you.
3 times? No, 2 times? When at that pull with Tooth Fairy? Yeah, she's I lost my 50-50 to Willow to Melania. So she's P4 now. So yeah, I have a P4 Melania now. This is why you shouldn't. This is why I keep telling y'all should not. You should not be out here portraying characters that are on standard banner, because you literally will just get them, bro. But yeah, so she's guaranteed. All right, Doctor, you have a good one. Nah, Fluttershy is guaranteed now, so I'm not gonna pull more Willows. Just wait for her bus to go crazy. She might. She just might. Damn it.
This way, please.
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
Light the bonfire. I remember. A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic. At your service.
Oh, Fluttershy for the funnies, like Shutterfly. Best Buy was always giving us out when I was working there.
From the same light.
No, the one who's cooked is Sotheby.
This way, please.
Messed up again.
A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
I will be watching you.
I got her killed again. Oh! Trying to get a perfect run.
Wow. So many things that I haven't seen.
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
This way, please. Oh, I call upon you.
Hold on. Psychiatrist at work.
You're waking it.
Oh, sorry. You did say that earlier. You said you've been getting fan-made kits.
Be gone.
Said you've you're getting back into it. Don't talk about Melania like that. She tries her best.
What's that?
My child, heed my prayer.
I tripled the ingredients this time.
A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you? Your punishment will come. This way, please. My child.
What's this?
A simple arcane trick.
A bloody handprint on broken
It's this beginning part here that sucks for Poison Team. This is the wife.
Mixed up.
Hold on, babe. Hold on, babe. Let me mute my mic.
What's that? Where are the bodyguards?
Your room is ready, dear. This way, please. Oh, I call upon you.
Who's that?
Knock, knock. Room service. A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
Get back and stay back.
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
My child. Light the bonfire. Heed my prayer.
Would you care to lie down?
The same shadow from the same light. In the name of darkness.
Okay, we're back. Tag me in it. Put it in the Discord and tag me in it, because no, I did not see it, Dragon.
Your room is ready, dear.
What's this?
Alright, let's see if we can keep Willow in this state for a little bit.
I tripled the ingredients this time.
Luke will foresee your ending.
Get away.
Alright, so she's fine. But I cannot let Willow freeze. Never freeze.
This way, please. My child. This way, please. A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic. At your service.
Get back and stay back. Your punishment will come.
43,000. 57. Oh, she's still in her old state.
My child. A real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
Be gone. In the name of darkness.
Damn! Ho ho!
This way, please.
What's this?
A simple arcane
My
flick.
child.
Who's that? What's this?
Hold on.
Wow.
Psychiatrist at work.
That was really good.
Bodyguards! Where are the bodyguards?
This way, please.
What's that?
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
What's this?
Willow will be fine. She's
Bloody
at full
handprint on
health.
broken glass. Classic.
You know we outside, getting in, trying to get by. We outside, this is Frisco, born to die, cruising in my 6'4", top down, let's
Yeah, that's
ride,
West Coast
breaking
flow
my
right there.
never stopping the grind, high on life in the bay, that's the best vibe. Home of the brave, fog creeping in like a ghost. Rise and shine, baby, taking every day slow. And they could never hold me down.
Okay, I see y'all getting the 90s.
Homie, till my time's up. I'm on a mission from Fillmore straight to the point. Gotta keep it steady, baby, keep the groove on point. Yeah, I mean, I'm out here living my dreams, looking up to me like I'm an OG. And so it seems, but day ones know I'm trying to get by. Living every day, watching time fly. It's no surprise, this is Frisco, get with the times. Ghost riding in the street lights, chasing the night, let's ride.
I'm actually out of LA County. It's technically well, it's Torrance, but yeah.
You know it feels good making these stacks. Ladies see me in the whip, wanna hop in the back.
I'm actually from Cali.
Look at me now, I made my mama so proud since I got out. I rep the bay like I got these rocks in the chain. Getting stupid every day, never tell me to change. And we just wanna kick it, always looking for fun. Take it slow, rolling low with my day ones. Making ends meet with the homies, playing the fools. Doing what we gotta do to stay cool. And gotta keep the bass bumping, cause it's Cali love. And all the money feels good when we count it up. It's that West Coast living, Frisco chilling. No other city in the world give me the same feelings. And nothing else seems worth all these busy nights. When I'm riding Bay Bridge to the city lights, roll with me down Frisco. That's how it is, man. Every day we grinding. Fillmore to the point.
I like it.
To the bay. You know how it is.
I like it. I like it. It has that West Coast feel. I like it. I like it a lot. Man said long lost cousin of long lost cousin of Kendrick. Hey, bro.
Get away, do that to a poor little maid.
I like it a lot. Oh my god, I keep messing up, man.
Happy to lend a hand.
Straight out of Frisco.
My child. This way, my child.
What's this?
You're waking it.
No, that's
Just for your sake.
that's
I tripled the ingredients.
that's R99 actually being legit.
Get away.
It'll probably get flagged. It's fine though.
Your room is ready, dear. Your room is my child. This way, please.
What's that?
Knock, knock. Room service. At your service.
I tripled the ingredients this time.
Oh wow.
A simple arcane flick.
What's this? What's that? ingredients this time.
Yeah, they don't have the artist on here.
Please believe me.
I just checked as you asked.
My child. This way, please. My child, this way, please.
What's that?
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic. It's for your sake.
Ah, it seems to be mixed up. It should be fine, right?
Your room is ready.
What's
dear.
this?
Oh, I call upon you.
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
Knock, knock.
Oh, thank you.
Room service.
Is Jay worth pulling? Because I heard he's good with this whole day.
This time?
Jay's fun, but he's not meta. But he's fun. He is good with this whole day. Even better in the future with Babel. But Jay is not a meta pick. Bro, I gotta stop. Like, maybe I do need to use the unfinished tuning. That way I can use 2 incantations with other characters. Because I can't keep 2 incantations for all these people.
What this is?
It's very difficult.
You're waking it. The real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
This is the gift. Well prepared for you.
This way, please. My child. Eat my prayer.
What's that?
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic. At your service.
Luke will foresee your ending. Ah, it seems to be mixed up. It should be fine, right?
This way, please. My child.
A simple arcane flick.
Oh, I call upon you.
What's this?
Would you care to lie down?
Get back and stay back.
Typhon won't give up his friends. Neither will Sotheby. Bodyguards! Where are the bodyguards?
Your room is ready. This way, please. Light the bonfire. Oh, I call upon you. Knock, knock. Room service.
It's gonna be hard to change up the poison team. Like, either you,
The same shadow.
what is it? Either you like just straight up make someone stronger. Because Kakanya does Genesis damage, which she benefits from this, and Sotheby can actually heal, right? Like, Sotheby heals a lot, because I know a lot of people are like, throw Vila in here, but Sotheby actually has a really good heal on her own,
What's that?
and she's really solid. Yeah, you just need a different character.
Oh, please. I know how to
This
use
way,
it.
please.
Hold on.
Yeah,
A real troublemaker of a
because Sotheby is the poison healer, so you,
In the name of darkness.
it has to be like something Jessica's gonna do. Unless they just leave Jessica by the wayside and just say, hey, bro, we're done with her.
What's this? I know what this is.
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
Ah, it seems to be mixed up. It should be fine,
Your
right?
punishment will come.
Wow.
This is the gift. Well prepared for you.
It was Tuesday. Poison Team was Tuesday with unbuffed Sotheby. But raid buffs came out at that time, so raid buffs were up. So it was a little different. Jesus!
This way, my child.
A simple arcane trick.
Heed my prayer. At your service.
Because the poison tank feels like an insult to her being the top DPS back in the day to make her a poison tank. That'd be wild. That'd be wild, bro. That'd be such an insult. I don't know.
Bodyguard! Where are the bodyguards?
This way, please. My child, your room is ready.
What's this?
Dear.
What's that?
You're waking.
Yeah, that is her only way back.
Knock, knock.
That'd be wild. Be like, you've been promoted to one of my elite employees. To a tank.
Triple the ingredients.
You have been promoted to a tank, Jessica.
Tyson won't give up his friends. Neither will Sotheby.
Oh, please. I know how to use it. Now presenting
Oh,
Bingler's
I
Mirror.
call upon you. Heed my prayer.
Oh, don't stare at it for too long. You must see your true self.
Yeah, Jessica Poison Tank would be crazy. But
Be gone. In the name of darkness.
yeah, everyone used to say I hate Sotheby. I don't care how good she works with Jessica. I just can't stand using Sotheby. She sucks. She's terrible. I hate her. I remember it all.
My child. This way, please. Oh, I call upon you.
What's this?
If they change burn to dot like poison, burn teams would be so much better.
Stay back.
You'd have to get a whole new line of burn characters, like because you'd have to have somebody like Tuesday who doesn't let burn consume and can let it stack over its limit, and then you'd have to get like you gotta get a lot.
A simple arcane trick. Oh, please. I know how to use it.
Because like
Would you care to lie down?
because Spathadio would essentially then be what Jessica is, a character who does
I will be watching.
damage with burn being there, but doesn't actually make the burn stronger. If burn did what poison could do, you'd have to change the whole thing.
Where are the bodyguards?
Your room is ready, dear. My child. Light the bonfire. I remember.
A simple arcane trick.
Knock, knock. Room service.
Yeah, it gives it something unique versus just being another. I mean, there's no issues with having another dot, but making it the same type of dot as poison would be a little interesting.
Oh, don't
Highest score I've ever gotten in a raid, it was like 3 point something. I've never gotten those like, I've never gotten like 10 million, 9 million, and all that shit. Never gotten that.
This way, please. A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
It does a small amount of Genesis damage, literally. See how many hacks beans we got. Just one. Because I couldn't convert any.
This way, please. At your service. Be gone. In the name of darkness.
Ow, bro. It was 110,000. It was, she did 110,000 off of that. I was sitting at, I want y'all to know that we were at 2.3, right? Am I crazy? Or are we not just at 2.3 and we jumped up to 2.8?
Oh, please. I know how to use it.
Dear.
What's this?
Would you care to lie down?
Knock, knock. Room service.
Crazy, bro.
Luke will foresee your rending.
Hey, that damage is wild.
This way, please. My child. Oh, I call upon you.
What's that?
You're waking it. The real troublemaker of a guest, aren't you?
Get back and stay back.
Adopt burn could increase stacks to 99 and burst based on GPS, which would be more of the typical dot mechanic. Oh, snap.
Where are the bodyguards?
No, I need 2 of your incantations, Willow. Jesus.
A simple arcane flick. Now presenting Bingler's
This
Mirror.
way, please. Heed my
Willow just
word.
don't want me to have 2 of her incantations.
You must see your true self.
A bloody handprint on broken glass. Classic.
We're at 3.3, 3.4, 3.6. Yeah, we were at 3.3, 3.7. Dude.
My child.
What's this?
Oh, I call upon you.
I'm not the only one seeing these.
You're waking it.
I'm not the only one seeing this. I have to be very careful and just not let anyone die.
Your rending.
The ingredient store owner said it was very effective. Please believe me.
You have to be very careful. No! Oh my god. She didn't even max out her empathy.
What's this? What's that? I know what this
Oh my god, bro.
is this time.
It's so hard to like. The boss hits way too hard.
The gift well prepared for you.
I don't even know what.
Now presenting Bingler's
Heed
mirror.
my prayer.
Oh please, I know how to use it.
You must see your true self.
Remember, kids, shields is always better. What? What?
Get back and stay.
Did you not see how hard I got hit? I know you love your babble, but did you not see how hard I got hit?
What's this?
Light the bonfire. I remember.
I tripled the ingredients this time.
The same shadow from the same light.
Typhon won't give up his friends.
Oh, yeah, I hope you are doing something, because I'm like, dude. Cacanya's not even, Cacanya can't even tank it anymore. She gave up. Cacanya gave up. She literally said, nah, fam.
Luke will foresee your rending.
Yeah, okay, bro. That was like 15,000 damage. It's really crazy. Yeah, Willow's P0. She's P0. Her cube is max, but she's R10. P1 Sotheby. Willow's P0. She's doing a lot. Cause like now you could call me out and just be like, oh nah, Lucky, like, you know, you have portraits on your Tuesday, but like my Tuesday is just putting up the array and some poisons at this point. Like, of course she ups Genesis damage with her buff. Cacanya's doing a lot of the damage. And like I could definitely use Sotheby more. But Willow's doing crazy damage. Willow's doing crazy damage. They're just adding poison. Like, these two are adding poisons to allow her to convert it. And she's, bro, her, like, where people are saying her multipliers are low. Dude, what are we talking about? Even if, like, even with the fact that we're getting dot immunity shuts it down, but there's not a lot of dot immunity. Like, let's be real, there's not a lot of dot immunity in the game. There's not a lot of it. It's not like it's running rampant. And they haven't put it in any raids yet. It's just not in a lot of places yet. It's so good. I want to push higher than 4. So we got up to, so our new high score is 4.0. 4.08. So I'm pretty sure on, I cannot wait, guys, to do Projection of Dreams. That one will be crazy. Also, this guy right here, like, he will be a great one. I have to wait a whole week, but he'll be a great one. I think I'm at my limit. I can't tank that damage. And there's nothing I can really do. Especially with Kakanya doing 1.3 million, I can't take her off. Tim has been, yeah. I don't talk politics in stream, but yeah, today wasn't a good day. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna stream. I'm gonna be real. I was like, I don't know if I want to stream, but I said, you know what? I'm gonna stream, so that way I can get it off of my mind. But yeah. Oh, Mega Ninja plays Star Seed as well. Yo, anybody? I know a lot of y'all don't, but if anyone plays Star Seed, I've been playing that right now because it's really easy to play. You can add me or whatever. I've been playing Star Seed. But yeah. I don't think I can, but yeah, I don't think I can do any more. 4 mil, I mean 4 mil is really good for this raid. If I was gonna play but my phone couldn't handle it, it was lagging up a storm. Ooh. So that just means a poor trade Willow could do more. But like 2.2 mil with P0, it's kind of like, bro, you could just leave her like that. It'd just be fine. And guarantee old Shutterfly. I have her guaranteed. I have 2 weeks to have self-control. I'm 30 away from pity with the guaranteed Shutterfly. That's what I'd probably do. I'd probably just max out her resonance, like if I were to do anything else. Because that's what I tell myself. Because she's already at 1600 attack. About 47% crit rate. I was like, if I max out her stuff, actually I can see how much she'll get in stats. Let me see. Because everything she gets is like little extra things. Like she gets like more stacks of this and that. It adds up to a lot. Don't get me wrong. It adds up to a lot, but like the only thing that's stopping me is that if I ever portrait her and I continue to play her, people will be like, but yours is portrait, so that's why she's doing so much damage. And I don't want to discredit Willow since she's already like downvoted by a lot of people as like just a character that doesn't do a lot. And I'm just like, nah, bro, she does. But like people just think she doesn't, so. Alright, so if you take this same resonance that I have right now. Put it at res 15. Let's see. So it has, wow. So it has 2,655 health versus my 1,500. So you get 1,000, you get 1,100 more health. 100 and 119 attack. 5% more crit. 14% more crit damage. 6% trauma. Let's see. And if we go down here, a lot of people like this one. Oh, they're like, it's like 53%. Some people like the balanced one. Is it because it gives the most attack? It does. Yeah, because what is she going to use ritual and spell power for? These are terrible. Wow. Dang. She'll literally have double the health from the resident. She'll be able to get 1,500 more health than what I have right now. 25% of the trauma. 384 total attack. That's a lot. It makes her like... Oh, Ouija. Oh, y'all never seen... Oh, sorry, bro. This is where I be using, like... I use this as well to, like, test out, like, all of the, like, builds. Yeah. Yeah, you just want attack. You want crit, too. So she's sitting at, so she'll get 37% crit. So her natural crit is 15, so she'll be at 52%. Her cube doesn't give her any. It's just attack. Her cube gives her a lot of health, bro. She has like tons of health. So her only issue is like getting high crit, because like she's at 52. You technically, I think, not even technically, I think we would be better off with the amount of damage that she does, putting her with Vila and probably taking off Sotheby. Not even technically, because Sotheby did like 300,000 to 400,000 damage, but she added a lot of poisons, right? So you can't take that away. But if we're able to give, because my Vila, now I'm using my Vila as an example. My Vila is able to give 40% crit rate and 50% crit damage. You're giving that to Willow, when she's sitting at like 50%. That's a big buff. Kakanya, you know, you already know she's able to give big buffs. And then I might be able to make it work better. Maybe. Than with Sotheby. Because, I mean, Willow put out some big numbers. But that Sotheby healing helps, too. That's the thing. That Sotheby healing helps a lot. I can't see myself dropping Kakanya. Can't see myself doing that. But, yeah. Poison think that bust crit rate based on poison stacks could be the one. That would be crazy. That'd be crazy. That would be wild. Yeah, Med Pocket, they didn't really give her any buffs. They just, like, let her heal, like, passively. But they didn't have her do anything crazy. She could, like, she has potential. to have a really good buff. Desert Flannel's buff was crazy. Like, the amount of moxie she was able to give, hers is wild. But yeah. Yeah, Sotheby's buff is good. But I want to see if I just, instead of having Sotheby there, I want to see about putting Vila there to make Willow have crazy crit. Because Tuesday already has, like, I mean, well, she's at 54, but she's like, she's fine. And my Willow's not even at R15. What's Willow sitting like? I mean, my Tuesday. I said Willow. I literally looked at Tuesday and said Willow. All right, so let's build her. How we got her built? She uses the, yeah. These are the right stats. 15, 91, 28, 6.5. Yep, everything matches. So we put this. So we're going to go from 28 crit and... Oh, we only get 6% crit damage. So 31. You get 8. Oh, you get 14% crit damage. 351 attack versus 229. So you get 130 attack. Let's see. Which one? Some people like this one. Is it because it gives... the most attack? Yeah. $545 attack versus the 229. So that would put her at see 545. So yeah, 545 plus the 360, 905 plus the 1021 should be a 1926. Should be a 1900 attack. So she get 300 extra attack. I like that. Party in 2.1 to 2.3. It just depends on like Argus and what's her name? Anjonala are the most priority in terms of like raids and stuff. But like, if you're trying to build a poison team, then you got to get Tuesday, and then Willow. We don't know what Flutter can do. Oh, I'm sorry, Lopera. So I'd say make a decision between Anjo and Lopera, and then, I mean, from Argus and Lopera. You'll probably have to make a decision between Argus and Lopera. Anjo is a limited character. Willow and Tuesday are for poison, which is also a strong team, but it's completely, you know, different from like what you get. Like, if you're wanting a complete team, Willow, Tuesday, Kakanya, and Sotheby is like a full complete team. And you can, like, if you are missing one, like if you're missing Kakanya, you can put in like Vila or, you know, whoever. If you don't want to use Sotheby at all, you can put it in Vila. Choosing not to get Willow and coping with Sotheby, like, is an option, but Willow just does way more damage than Sotheby. Like, just way more. Because Willow can detonate her poisons a lot easier, and her poisons stack up way more than any other poison. So, yeah. But that's pretty much it. But guys, I'm gonna go. I wouldn't be able to stream. Wasn't able to stream too long today. But we did good. 4 million. We topped out. I got Mercurius Cube. I just thought about. But yeah. Y'all have a good one.